Another day, another agent. Valorant has been surprising us for such a long time, and there you have it. Fade is confirmed. This Turkish-born player will be released anytime soon in the game, and you can expect her to be an initiator. Fade is the name of our new companion, and she looks like an even gothic version of Reyna. Well, maybe she's a twin sister to Reyna, who knows? Fade is set to be added to the Valorant roster at the end of April, which is about to come. Even though Fade's abilities aren't quite public yet, but thanks to our online buddies, we've got a leaked version of Fade's abilities, as you can see in the screenshot. So let's talk about each of these abilities and how effective they will be in an actual match. The first ability is Haunt. There are rumors all over the internet that Haunt is the signature move of Fade. This ability lets Fade throw an orb that turns into a destructive eye right after hitting the ground. Sounds badass, right? As soon as the eye sees an opponent, it will quickly reveal them and provide a trail debuff for at least 12 seconds, which is a lot. Well, trail means this ability will allow you to see where the enemy has traveled so you can track them down and kill them. Another interesting fact about Fade's Haunt ability is that if anyone hits the orb before it hits on the ground, it will automatically be activated before dropping. Even though Haunt is Fade's primary power, we don't know if it can be recharged or replenished in the middle of the round. The next ability is Prowler. Prowler is another ability of Fade that enables her to send a creature who travels in a straight line, just like Yoru's fake shadow. But in this straight line, the creature's main purpose is to look for the enemy just to trail them. After reaching the enemy, the creature will blind them for around 3 seconds, just like Sky's ultimate. According to the leaks, players can even hold the fire button and move their mouse in order to steer the Prowler creature. Quite an interesting power, isn't it? The next ability of Fade is Seize. Seize is another orb that expands for around 7 meters after hitting the ground. It makes all the opponents in the radius suffer for at least 75 decay damage, and all the enemies are deafened for at least 5 seconds. Honestly, all of these abilities of Fade are becoming more and more interesting, yet overpowered. At last, the ultimate ability of Fade is Nightfall. Nightfall is Fade's ultimate ability, and I'm sure it is the one that you've longed for the most. By using her ultimate, Fade sends out a dark mist, and any enemies that are caught in the path will be trailed, deafened, and suffer from decay for a total of 12 seconds. It feels like Nightfall is a mixture of all of Fade's abilities, making it a pretty overpowered one. Well, these were all the abilities of Fade, and I'm sure you're amped up for the release of this character in Valorant. Honestly, we sure are. Now let's talk about the background of Fade and some facts about her. Much like many other Valorant players, Fade has an interesting backstory. An important person in her life went missing, and she suspects that the Valorant protocol is responsible for this act. This is where Fade tries to blackmail the Valorant protocol, and they try to attack her. Fade goes to Istanbul but is quickly taken by KO. This is where she is then interrogated by Cypher and Brimstone, but they choose to hire her as the 20th agent. The backstory was quite impressive indeed, and let us know what you think in the comments down below. Fade might be one of the most overpowered characters to ever hit the Valorant game. Thanks to her various abilities and versatility, she will become such an awesome support to her team, and her initiator powers are no joke either. Fade is supposed to be added to the roster sometime at the end of April, and we can't be happier. And that marks the end of the video. If you want more Valorant news, please subscribe to our channel and make sure to ring that bell icon for the future videos. Until next time, peace.